and cast you guys some StarCraft 2. Now, the fuck has happened here? This does not look right. Ah. Oh, they want me to do this. Ah, but that's not going to work because then it overlaps the WardiTV. Ah. Okay, I'm just going to need like a small moment, guys, to figure this out. Because as you can see, this overlay doesn't work for my... This graphic doesn't work for my overlay at the moment. But we will fix that. As you can see, it might not look like I'm doing much right now, but we are making progress. Oh yeah, we're going to actually be able to make it fit. That's perfect. Hang on, let me just click here so I can get that up. And then we put this like here. Drag that along to here or so. Make this just a tiny little bit smaller. Drag that to there. Boom. Our sponsors are now shown beautifully. Perfect. I haven't even got to keep the bit boss. Oh, and we need to add in the... Oh, God. I'm missing the OSC Championship logo. Ah! Tell you what. Very simple, easy fix to that is to apparently try and do this. But then it's not working. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I fucked up. Please work. There we go. Boom. Just like that. An OSC Championship logo appears. Alright, I was about to do that before the stream, but I kind of got excited by listening to music. Well, in the meantime, the proxy racks get shut down. God damn it, guys! I have one overlay to fix and you go proxy racks and finishing off with drones? God damn it. Alright, well that's the quality of StarCraft we're going to be seeing today. God damn. Well, I'm glad you guys got to see it because I wasn't paying attention. As Lillekanin will get shut down completely, has to cancel the proxy racks. As we're going to be seeing the CC on the way up, and now just the barracks at home. So Lillekanin already kind of set behind you earlier this game. God damn it, guys! I'm sorry, I was so obsessed with getting the overlay right. As we have to the bottom right-hand side, our blue save player from Team Clash. It is Elazer. And he's going up against the green Terran player to the top left-hand side. It is a Lillekanin. You can see a double expand here just because of the way that this is going. And you've seen the three command centers all together. As you're going to see the Lings gathering up and just going to be having a poke to see what is maybe going on behind this. I mean, I think you can sort of expect an expansion, but just nice to confirm. Sees the factory very late as well, which is still probably an indicator of free CC. Like, if 3 minutes has gone by, even if he had to cancel those racks, like, what else is he going to do? As we will see those Lings pulling back in towards the center of the map. And we're just going to be seeing the third hatch on the way up as well. A couple of queens coming towards the frontier and just getting ready to rumble. As we get ready to go in towards our mid-game here. There we go. I had another one of the buttons pressed wrong. And stuff like that. But it looks as though all is fixed, all is good. And, yeah. Just going to see these couple queens. Just sitting out front of the natural. Crypt Teamers continue to go down here. And, well, obviously, Elazer should be very happy. I mean, in general, no matter what Lillekanin does to follow up, he will be behind from trying to commit to the 2 racks early, sending 2 SCVs out that early on and stuff like that. It doesn't, obviously, kind of bode well for him, so not a great start. As we often see, this orbital going to move down in towards the natural expansion. And, yeah. So, a couple of queens coming towards the front, and some Lings are going to split themselves up and look to see which way they're going. Rotron and Elazer on the way up at the moment. So just getting set up in towards this here as we're going to be seeing the... it's just a kind of a Roach-based play, and I mean, I don't mind it, honestly, with the way that it's been going, and knowing that Lillekanin loves to play mech. Going into Roaches makes a lot of sense, and actually, look at that double factory already. So, Hellion production and Cyclone production most likely here from Lillekanin. And so the Roaches really are just a straight-up necessity in all of this. As we'll see that in the next couple of moments. Really starting to come into play. Just Roach speed. Probably going towards the hideout den as well and play some sort of Roach hideout kind of composition. As we'll just see the barracks at the front. Just going to float here for some info. And the 2 Lingers going to get found by Hellions. Oh, he's actually going to throw down the Nidus. Well, to be fair, I guess when you take a lead like this one in the early stages, something like a Nidus will become very difficult to hold off for the Zerg. as we are going to be seeing these, for the Terran, as we are going to see the couple of Hellions pulling back towards the bottom right-hand side. Just looking to see, well, what they can do, right? But they're going to find some slow lings. I mean, that's great. Problem is they're not at home to help the defense, and you really do need everything you can get to defend against a Nidus like this. And Queens and a Roach is trying to hide itself. Roach is starting to jump into the Nidus, and Overseer is pushed away. Will want to throw the Nidus down in a moment too. Scanning to get rid of a Fruit Human. Lillekanin just has no idea. He will see it now. The Nidus coming into position. He raises the depot, then realizes he needs to get his Cyclones up here. They lock onto the Overseer. He needs to make sure, okay, he does get that killed, and he will be able to start fighting immediately. I mean, there's a lot of Cyclones, a lot of damage output, and there's actually only Roaches coming out, so Elazer will start to be shut down. So actually, it's a good defense here already from Lillekanin, and there's Elazer making a bunch more Queens. He did push the Hellions back at the same time, though, which is nice. But obviously, this attack from him has not worked, and now he's going to go back into kind of crisis droning. You know, if this attack doesn't work, well, drone, and try and get back into a bit of a better position. Seeing those few creep teams coming down towards the front once again. A fourth hatchery to the top side from the Elazer. Getting thrown down here too, so just continuing to expand along now as that first attack didn't work. And I wonder why he didn't bring his Queens around. I mean, maybe they're just busy chasing the Hellions, maybe just didn't believe there was going to be units out here from Lillekanin to defend. But the Cyclones obviously made that a very, pretty sick defense. As Lillekanin's economy is actually in pretty good spots, 59 to 56 workers. It's the army supply that's really non-existent for him, as you actually see Ling's just going to run by in towards the natural expansion, and oh my, the Cyclones are just down towards the third, so at the same time Roaches are shutting down Hellions over here. Damage is starting to be done here. Lings are starting to get the kills. 5, 6, 7 workers going down, and that continues to happen now. As we do see over to this right-hand side, Lings are also continuing to work their way through a whole bunch of these SCVs. 11 workers down. Well, some nice damage done already, and now the Roaches are starting to come across the map as well. And that's a lot of Roaches here from Elazer. We're going to see 4 more Ravagers coming on into play as well. Another Ravager too, and we're going to be seeing those units getting ready to push on forwards in towards the Cyclone Hellbat position in the next few moments. 2 more Ravagers here. And it's going to be seen pushing in a couple corrosive bars, and we are going to be seeing all these Roaches are just going to be in too high a number. GG from Lillekanin. An interesting game with the proxy early, kind of getting shut down, and then Elazer's Knight is not quite for game 2 of this best of 3 to the top right hand side. We're going to kick it off with our red Zerg player. Sorry, it's not best of 3, it's best of 2. So right hand side, our red Zerg player is Elazer, and he is actually going for a spawning pool on 12th. Top left, our green Terran from Team Red Bloods is a Lillekanin. Barracks going down here as part of this wall-off. Obviously this early 12th pool. Now it's not going to be for like a bunch of Zerglings moving across the map. It's for double gas, go immediately into the Rotron. I'm going to go for this Ravager rush. So Lillekanin will have to get on his defensive here in the very early stages. So we are going to be seeing that Rotron dropping on down. Just going to be seeing the early scout from Lillekanin is currently non-existent as well, by the way. 19 supply, and he would have sent an SCV out by now if he was going to SCV scout. So really not looking very good for him in this regard. I mean, he really doesn't want to just lose out because he doesn't scout this, but right now, that is the direction we are heading in. A couple of slow Zerglings will head on onto the map and see just what they can maybe start doing. They're going to come out through the center and head on over to this left-hand side. So they're going to move on over to the left. Rotron about to finish, and a bunch of Roaches will begin to build. Obviously, he'll have a lot of excess gas with kind of 6 workers on gas already. And that excess gas will be totally just for Ravagers, and that's kind of the overall plan here. I gotta say though, Lillekanin, he's not expanding himself. His factory's already halfway done, no expansion so far. So Lillekanin is in a decent-ish position to hold off something like this. First Overlord stays alive, and that's very important because he needs that for the high ground vision to be able to cross a Bile up here, work his way through a depot, through a reactor, etc. It goes a long way. Depot lowers for the SCVs to come out and push those Zerglings back. Is the factory going to jump on the reactor here? What's he going to go for? Like double reactor cyclone right away? It would be pretty sick if he does, honestly. I mean, it would really help to shut this down. And he has the gas for it, to the point where I imagine this is pretty much what it has to be. Factory will land on the reactor now. The Ravagers are coming over. They've already morphed in, and there it is. 2 Cyclones coming up. Well, Lillekanin has a much better economy behind this, with 8 workers ahead. We'll see what these initial Ravagers can do from the Elazer, but so far it really feels like he's being hard counted. Obviously, one of the big things here is he'll be able to get rid of the reactor, and getting rid of the reactor, he will be able to slow down Cyclone production. I wonder if he can get this factory before a second Cyclone even. I guess the issue becomes the first factory or the first Cyclone will finish, and as the first Cyclone finishes, it will start to force these Ravagers to actually do the bits and pieces. Another couple of crossover vials, and we are going to see Tipo going down. That's you can see the factory's burned, but he's not going to be able to get the kill in time as he starts to fight against these SCVs that are getting pulled on in. Oh my god, he's doing a lot of damage here, and the Cyclone needs to be careful. He does manage to dodge away. As we're going to see, the factory's still burning though, by the way. If he gets another set of corrosive vials on it, it's only going to be these two Cyclones for quite a while. The factory has made a the barracks has made a Marauder actually, which honestly isn't even that great. As we're going to be seeing this Cyclone sticking around in the front at the moment. The Marauder isn't great because it isn't got, well, the Ravagers don't have the armor tag like the Roaches, so the Marauder doesn't do bonus damage to them. And just be seeing those SCVs just surrounding this Cyclone and getting repaired back up once again. Another Marauder on the way out, and, well, it's really just this on Cyclone here in the Marauder. And is that going to be enough to take this down? It really doesn't seem so. Gets another Ravager, but that will be it. It's a quick 4-minute game for game 2 as Elazer takes it down 2-0. And he will be able to